at once because yesterday we were having some problems with the Facebook Live. Today I looked and it was working just fine. All the videos that I posted were showing up on the stream. So I don't know if Facebook was just having problems yesterday, but just in case, we're trying to record it and stream it live, and I'll be sending out a link later to where you can go ahead and watch the videos. As you can see, Xavier's not here today, so we got Master Ed. He doesn't want to be on camera, but he's behind there. And because we're using two phones at once, I can't have the background music on at the same time, so I'm sorry, we're gonna have the dead air again. It's gonna be boring, so sorry. And you can also probably see Master Ed's newest little creation here. Do we see something to look forward to when all this is over and we can come back to class? So I'm not gonna demonstrate it right now because I haven't stretched yet. So we're gonna stretch and then I'm gonna show you what this is and then how you can start practicing at home so that when you come in, we can start using this more and more and start getting used to getting multiple kicks without putting our legs down. So first let's do a few jumping jacks. Sorry, no music, so we have dead air unless Master Ed wants to sing in the background. Nope. Okay, so let's do a few jumping jacks. Let's just go and get warmed up. Hope everybody's doing well. I hope I'm talking loud enough. I'm not gonna count because nobody liked when I counted. Just moving our legs so we can stretch really good. And that should be good. Let's do a couple of raising kicks, alternate. You guys should be stretching and working at home too on your own. We're only doing this for 30 minutes and you know that you're usually in class for an hour. So at the end of this warm-up, you guys should keep working. Let's do some crescents outward. Big crescents. Heads. Other way. And arms. Really stretch out your arms. We're going to do an arm workout today. Backwards. And pull. Switch. Really pull on your shoulders, everyone. Like I said, we're gonna warm up our shoulders. We're gonna work out our shoulders and our arms today. And I know we don't have weights, but that doesn't mean you still can't do an arm workout at home. And reach behind. Really push on your elbow. And try and grab your fingertips. Try and grab. And switch. And fingertips. Alrighty guys, little over shoulder width apart, and let's reach down. Touch the floor. You're gonna wanna kind of stretch your legs a little bit because we are still gonna try and do the kick, so you want your legs nice and warmed up for this. Reach over. And other side. Feet together and reach. Really, really reach, everyone, reach. Don't bend your knees. Bend your knees, rotate them, big circles. And other way. And let's do a little bit of balance because we're gonna need that today. So let's do some flamingos. Pull nice and hard. Get your quads nice and stretched too. Then switch legs. And let's bring them up. And switch. Yeah, it's weird without the music today. It was nice having background music yesterday. I'm sorry, guys. And let's do some back stance, toe points. And switch. Really push on your knee, push it out. Open up your hips. We're gonna need our hips nice and open to do these kicks today. And switch. And one more. Let's switch, go all the way down. Switch. And let's split to the middle. And try and push your body forward, the top of your body forward. That's why I keep falling. Try and lean forward. Don't try and lean back. And let's turn to do some front splits. Go ahead and lean forward. And lean backwards. Let's turn and face the other way. Don't hurt your knees. You can bend your knees when you have to flip around. It's okay. Try to keep your front leg nice and straight and your back foot flat on the floor. Forward. And backwards. Let's come back to the middle. Go as far down as you possibly can and sit back gently. Go right, left. To the center. Push your body up, come up, do butterflies. Let's start with a good flap. Really gonna wanna bring your feet all the way in today. And kind of move your hips open, flap them really hard, like actually like try and get them to hit the ground. And push them down. Lean over, smell your toes. All right, bring up to the front, reach over, try and grab your feet and pull. Okay, should be good, kick them out. So, let's discuss Master Ed's newest little invention here. So, this is a new tool that he has created for us to practice doing multiple kicks. Yesterday I was able to do it. I don't know about today, we'll see. So basically, all these are on like little swivels. You see, they kind of move. Now, it's not meant for us to be whacking on them hard. That's why we have like paddles and we have kicking bags. This is meant for us to start practicing how to kick multiple times with one leg and not bring it down, with control and precision. Okay, so very slowly try and get our leg up there with the power of your own leg, with the power of your own thighs, and then nice and slow control, which is really difficult. So I'll show you with the chair first. So I'm gonna grab onto the chair and cheat a little bit. All right, and you can try this at home. You don't need to have this to practice it. So there's 8 of these little foam things, and I understand I'm taller than most of you, all of you, except for Mackenzie and Ashley. And Mackenzie, you should really try and kick to about this height. I think it's what, 6 feet? Right, so the last one is up to the 6 foot mark. The rest of you guys, you want to kick to right above your head, right? So that's kind of the aim. So you're probably going to want to go like 6 times to kick. All right, well, let's see how long my legs are. Right about there. So I will show you with the chair that I'm going to be in position for my instep. I have my leg chambered back, and I'm just going to slowly kick, bring it, kick, 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 kick. All right, now, like you saw, I did it with the chair. You guys can try it with a chair or a wall. I don't know how much I don't know how much I like you doing it on the wall. I don't want you guys dirtying your parents' walls with messy hands. And if your parents don't have a problem with you touching the wall and they're washable and you clean your hands, and you can use a wall to practice, but you see the chair work just fine. All right, so I'll move the chair and make an attempt. Don't make fun of me if I can't do it. I'll make an attempt to do it without the chair. So yesterday I did a little better, but you kind of see what we are aiming for, right? And you see I didn't have to kick them hard for it to move. I'm just trying to hold my balance and just slowly and precisely kick each of them until I get to the top one. So this is something to look forward to when you guys come back. But I want you practicing, especially with your dominant leg, and then you can go ahead and start trying it with your weaker leg after. And again, you just use a chair. They're about 6 to 8 inches apart, right? So you want them about that big every time, going up nice and slow. So that is what this is. Something to work on your own. I'm not gonna have you watch me do it over and over and over and over again, but we are gonna do an arm workout today. I know you don't have weights at home, but if you do have weights, you should be working on your weights anyway, and then you can use something heavy like gallons of water or your dog. Don't do that. There was somebody on Facebook that was using their dog to do push-ups. It was kind of funny. But you can use anything you have at home, big cans or something, and you can just kind of lift them. We do weights all the time. You know the motions. You don't need my help doing that. But today we're going to do no equipment weights or no equipment arms. So we're going to start with our favorite and bring out our arms nice and strong and do our little circles. Siri's listening. Little circles forward. Keep your arms nice and strong and straight. Not down here, not here. Completely straight. Circles forward. And now backwards. Just little circles. You can do this sitting on the floor if you really want to. I didn't think it would be as good of a shot, so I'll do them standing. And we want bigger circles. Don't put your arms down, try and hold them up. You should already start to like burn a little bit in your shoulders. Backwards. Try not to cheat because I'm not watching. You know the drill. Palms up, lift slowly and drop them. It's really slow, like you're pushing against water. Now forward, right in front of you. Your hands should be facing to the front. You don't go all the way back. Don't come back here. Don't do this. Just right here, nice and controlled, right to the side of you. Right there. Should already be burning pretty good. Again, palms up, and then slowly push and come down. Like an Egyptian, and down, and up, and down. Let's go like 10. I think that was like 3. Let's do a few more. That's 5, 6, 7, nice and controlled. Don't drop them down here. I think that's 8, 9, 10. Don't drop them yet. We're gonna go back to circles, bring them out and circles. I know you're hating me right now. Do it anyway. Circles, circles, push through. And backwards. I know it's burning. And drop them. Give them a shake out. Move, give them a break. Okay. We're gonna do something very similar to that. It's just gonna be 2 motions. All right, so we're gonna start with our arms out. Then we're gonna go in, up, down, to the side. So you go to the front, up, down, and to the side. So I say we'll do it for a certain amount of time. We'll have Master Ed pay attention to the time. Can you pay attention to the time and give us, let's go 45 seconds. Starting now, right? So we're gonna do 45 seconds, guys. Keep them strong. Don't bend your elbows. And don't take them past your side. So right here, just straight out like a T. And I think we have like 15 seconds left. We're almost there. And done. Go ahead and give them a break. Okay, so we're going to do, we don't have a way to do weights to do our triceps, so we're gonna do them on the floor. All right, you don't have to sit on the floor. I know there was a lot of you that don't have mats or you have hardwood at home, so this is just on your hands. Shouldn't be a problem. We're gonna go down, kind of start on our booties, and we're just gonna have our arms behind us, and it's kind of like our crab walks that we normally do, that same position, except we're just gonna kind of push our bodies up and then push down. And you wanna bend your elbows when you do this. Like really make sure to bend your elbows so that you're working out the back of your arms, your triceps. So your booty's just gonna barely touch the floor and come back up, and that's gonna be 1, essentially. So we only have like 5 minutes left. Let's do, what, 20? Master Ed says 20, so we're gonna do 20. All right, so everybody begin, go at your own pace. Push all the way up and down. Just barely let your booty hit the floor. Make sure that your elbows are bending, or your arms are bending at your elbows. Six. 10. I know it'd be really nice to have some background noise, guys. I'll work on it. That is my 20. I will give everybody a second to catch up, because I know we all go at a different pace, and you can't pause the video if you're following along live. So I'll give everybody about 10-15 seconds to catch up to where I am, and to get a sip of water if you really need one. You shouldn't, we're not really moving around very much. So our next one is gonna be kind of funny looking, but no one can see you because you're home. The only one that'll get made fun of is me, because this is ending up all over Facebook, because some of you are sharing this on your own pages, and random strangers are watching me do this when it was only intended for your eyes. So I'm the only one that's gonna look silly. You guys get lucky. So we're gonna kind of like bend over just a little bit as if we were doing our normal weights when we kind of do our flies, but we don't have weights. So we're just gonna kind of lift our arms up and then pulse and bring them down, and pulse and bring them back down. You really wanna pulse to get the back of your shoulders kind of working out. And I say we do it for a minute, since I have a timekeeper today. So we'll do a minute, starting whenever Master Ed tells me to go. So let's all start. So come up, pulse, and come down. Pulse, let's do 3 pulses. Really pulse hard, like push your arms way back, like as far back as you can get them. I know, the silence is weird. Probably look like I'm ready to fly away. Okay, that's 1 minute. Your arm should be burning pretty nice by now. If not, then you need to make sure that they're really being held taut. You don't want them loose. We have just a few more minutes, so we're gonna do our arm circles one more time, because everybody just loves those so much. I know you're probably at home crying, but we gotta do them because we haven't been lifting weights in a long time. And then we'll probably do a little bit of abs. I'm sorry, that'll be on the floor. And I think that'll be it for today. I know we've been talking about the forms as well, so let's talk about that real quick before we finish off the video. I know it's difficult because I can't see you, so I can't correct what you guys are doing on your forms. But you know where your walking stances are supposed to be, your forward stances are supposed to be, your punches in the middle. You have to be disciplined enough to stop in the middle of your forms and correct yourselves. Really pay attention to what it is that you're doing. And if there's a form that you forgot, you can either look on YouTube, which I know all of you know how to do, or you can have your mom text me or call me or find me on Facebook, and we'll find a way to like FaceTime maybe, or Skype, or do something where we can go over the forms so that you don't forget them, because it's already been a couple of weeks and I know for a fact that you guys have not been practicing them on your own, and you will forget them. And then you're gonna come in and you're gonna be in trouble, and we're gonna be angry with you because you haven't been working on them. So when this is done, when the warm-up is over, you can still practice for another 30 minutes. I know you're not doing anything, you've already done your homework for the day, you're just sitting around watching TV, playing on YouTube, playing video games, so you can work for another 20 or 30 minutes on the forms. And if you're having a problem with them, then get your mom or dad to get a hold of me, and we'll figure out a way to go over them with you so that you don't forget them. Okay, so let's do our end. Let's do our circles one more time. So everybody reach out, nice and taut, really nice and strong, and little circles. And bigger circles. Master Ed's probably thinking I'm crazy, like there's no way that this is a good warm-up, but we all know how much this burns. Let's go backwards. Bigger, just in the shoulders. And palms up, and let's lift again. really slow. We're gonna do them really slow this time. Really, really slow. Let's do like 10. Should feel like you're pushing against water. And it's really nice outside. I saw some of you playing outside in the water already. Sean, on the slip and slide. And last one up, and let's go to the front. 10 to the front. That's 5 more. I know it's burning. 2 more. Then we'll finish it off with circles. And last one. Let's do some circles. Let's do 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Give them a rest, shake them out. Your arms should be feeling real good. Let's do a couple sit-ups. I know you guys have hard floors, but you know you can do this after this is over, or put down blanket or comforter or pillow under your booty. I saw some people doing that, but it needs to get done, and it's a lot harder to do this standing than it is on the floor. It's just a lot more effective. So we're gonna do some sit-ups and some toe touches, and maybe some, no, we won't do the starfish because that'll hurt your booties. So we'll just do some sit-ups and some toe touches, and that'll probably be it for today. So I need white belts 20, white and yellow belts 20, green and blue 30, reds 40. Go. And if you're done before the rest of us, you can get going on your toe touches. Everybody knows how to do that. I want 20 of them. And if anybody's confused as to what a toe touch is, this is a toe touch. You have to come all the way up, right? So feet up. I don't care if they're bent a little bit. That doesn't bother me. What I care about is that you bump your shoulders off of the ground and try and touch your toes. You don't bring your feet down here and do this. Okay, so you want to actually reach up. Right. I know, I didn't finish my sit-ups. I'm gonna get yelled at later for it. I'm sorry?
Demonstrate again.
Okay, so last time, before we go, so I'm gonna show you this one more time. I'm gonna do it again with the chair though, so you can see how to use the chair to do it, because I know some of you will struggle. Some of you have great balance, and I know we'll do great with this. So you wanna make sure that you're in correct position, that your foot is facing the opposite way, so that your hips are nice and open, right? You want your leg chambered, right? Every single time. Don't just lift your leg. You want to actually chamber after every one. So I'm going to get a little closer. We're here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay? 8 is for my tall people. Right, Mackenzie, Ashley, you can try. Everybody else, you should be aiming for at least 6. I would say this is about the height that you would want to go to, right? Longer legs, like JoJo, you may be able to do 7, but let's just aim for 6 without putting your foot down. You want to just kind of keep practicing it. The more you practice it, the better you'll be. If there's anything that anybody needs, call me, text me. I'm going to put the links up for the recorded video as soon as I get home. Love you guys, miss you, and I'll see you tomorrow.